South Carolina men's basketball are back in action as they take on the Virginia Tech Hokies in the ACC-SEC Challenge. The Gamecocks were coming off a 74-62 win over Charleston Southern, led by a season-high 22 for Elijah Strong. As for the Hokies, the 6-2 squad traveled to Columbia following a difficult run in the Battle for Atlantis tournament, dropping their last 2 games in the Bahamas. The game tipped off and USC fell behind early, with Virginia Tech starting the game on an 8-1 run. Junior forward Amani Hansberry had a pair of emphatic dunks that silenced the Carolina crowd. However, the Gamecocks continued to show fight, clawing their way back into the game with a corner 3 from Grant Polk and another 3-ball from Meechie Johnson that cut the lead to just 2. Elijah Strong continued to show out for the Gamecocks, contributing a couple of inside-the-paint jumpers and a deep 3-pointer late in the shot clock to keep the Cocks close going into half.
It was the dominance from Amani Hansberry that kept the Hokies in control for the entirety of the half, scoring 13 points and grabbing 8 boards.
The Hokies remained in command throughout the start of the half, but the Gamecocks refused to go away, not letting the Virginia Tech lead get larger than 8. With less than 5 minutes remaining in regulation, Carolina surged ahead with a Meechie Johnson quick step to the rim and a Mongolian Mike and 1 that capped off a 7-0 run. After Amani Hansberry knotted the ball game up at 70 with nearly 3 minutes left, Meechie Johnson found the ball in his hands with a chance to win it, but was unable to get a shot up before time expired, sending the contest into OT. Overtime was action-packed. Eli Ellis ignited the crowd with a deep mid-range and 1 bucket. After back-and-forth action throughout OT, Elijah Strong drained a huge fadeaway jumper to even the game at 83 for the Gamecocks. But the crowd was quickly silenced as the Hokies guard Ben Hammond drove straight through the lane on the very next play to give them an 85-83 lead with 13 seconds left. Carolina had one last chance to tie with a good look from Meechie Johnson, but couldn't convert, ultimately coming up short at the very end. After suffering their first home defeat of the season, South Carolina will be back in Colonial Life this Saturday, where they look to get back in the win column against Stetson. For SGTV, I'm Shea Callahan.